Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Saturday? Yes, it is Saturday. Oh, no agenda tonight, just another open Q&A. You can ask me anything. We haven't done one of these in a while. No cooking because I cleaned out the fridge pretty much, trying to get ready for travel. Sorry, y'all. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Come on in, we'll take attendance. And if you have a question, just go ahead and put a Q in front of it. Or if you're on Instagram, you can use the question, what is it called? Icon. Sorry, y'all, here I come. Get everything together. But for anybody new here, please allow me to introduce myself. Thank you for the compliments. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to another open Q&A. Usually I'm saying welcome to my struggle cooking class. I'm not cooking tonight. I'm not a professional chef. Let's see what else. I'm not a doctor, not a relationship coach, not anything really. I'm just a mom. And I'm an older woman who's been through life. And if there's something that I talk about that you think I could help you with, I'm happy to answer questions tonight. I do have a cooking channel. So if you want to ask me about cooking, we can talk about food. Clearly, I like to eat. I am on an etiquette and elegance femininity journey. I've been taking lots of classes, investing in myself for personal development, so we can talk about femininity. And I also have a relationship channel. I am a divorcee, married at 25, 2 children from marriage, was married for 10 years, but I got caught up in the modern woman mindset. And unfortunately, it ended in divorce. I've learned some things, but since the divorce, I've been in another long-term 12 years with a 1% man. So I do take consultations one-on-one. Usually people, book time to speak with me privately. But, oh, I always forget to drop the link. I'll drop the link if you all want to come in the back. You can be cameras on or cameras off. And yeah, that's what we'll do. I see questions coming in. Okay, let me start by taking attendance, and then I'm going to get right to your question, Devayan. And I just go in order, so no monologue, no nothing. All right, so who do we have over here? We have Life is What I Make of It. Thank you for being here. Hello, Sam. Hello, The Real Benny. Hello, Cotelli. D. Frey, Brandon, West Bay, Shanice. Is it Hawk Supply Chain? West Bay, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Roth or Roth, Joe Lover, and Quantum Love. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you on Instagram. All right, and TikTok, y'all, it's hard to read. First of all, it's in white font, and then I'm wearing a white top, so I can barely read it. But hello, Deborah. Um, hello, I can't really see. I'm so sorry, but thank you all for being here on TikTok. All right, everyone. Who do we have over here? Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. And if you all on Instagram or TikTok want to see the screen where I bring up the questions, sorry, I got an eyelash. I will. You can come over to Maggie, thesubstituteteacher.com, and I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All right, everyone. So who do we have here? I'm just going to go in order. We have Geneva. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Hello, we have Wilbert. Wilbert, my class clown, but one of my day ones. Wilbert is in the house. He sends his greetings. We have Lucy. Lucy, is this my first time seeing you? I hope not, but hello, everyone. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you being here. Uh-oh. Greg says he can't hear. Oh, he says, he scares me because I'm always struggle streaming, y'all. I am not a professional YouTuber. If you saw this little setup, it's literally just me in a corner with my phone, my webcam, my microphone. I try to make it happen, y'all, but I am no professional. So I'm glad you can hear. Oh, it sounds like static? Okay. Um, let's see. You all have sound issues. Why don't we do this? I'm going to get a headset on. Let me do that because I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see somebody in the back already. Okay. But I want to make sure y'all can hear. So forgive me for the jankiness. I don't know what's going on. We're going to change the sound. I'm going to put my little Radio Shack headphones on so you all can hear. Make sure I do it right. This is 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's take this off. I see you in the back. I'm coming. I want to make sure you. Oh, I unplugged the camera. Hold up, y'all. Shucks. I'm doing so much wrong. Oh, hold up, y'all. Oh my gosh. Struggle streaming. Here I come. 1 second, y'all. I unplugged the camera instead of the. Okay, so let's make sure the sound is good because we got to make sure that you all can hear. Okay, I hope this is better. So hopefully you all can hear me. And I saw somebody in the back, but you just dropped out. So if you want to come back, I see you now. All right, we got Greg. Greg VFX, thank you. My first time seeing you here. Hello, Devalian. I see you. Okay, let me know if the sound is better now, y'all. All right, I'm going to keep going. So we have Devalian with a question. Devian says, how do I break into tech to land a tech job? I've been taking free online course and I have been told to take exams to get certifications, but I'm also hearing about all the tech layoffs. Yeah. So I do work from home in technology, you all, and tech is a great option. It's definitely a way that you can get the income that you want without as much schooling as a traditional degree. Um, I would definitely go the route of the certifications combined with hands-on experience. So whatever certifications you can get to get you started and then take entry level. So for example, for me, I'm a senior business analyst, but I started as a BA and kind of worked my way up as a junior business analyst, which meant I worked with someone more senior to learn. And then I became a business analyst, which means, I write requirements and I won't get too much into the weeds with it, but um, then becoming a senior BA, I can kind of lead more things on my own. So it's going to be a combination of your years of experience. And to get years of experience, you just have to start. So find out where you can kind of plug in, if you will, and get that real world experience and then rack up the certifications. And one of the things that I did, the company that I worked for at the time, not only paid for my master's, I have a major certification, a couple minor certifications. So, and by major, that just means it was like, oof, 8 classes. Each class had an exam after it, and then there was like a comprehensive exam. Then I had to have 2,000 hours of project work, and then have letters of recommendation from a project manager and a staff manager. Then I have some smaller certifications that you just take a course and take the test. So I would definitely get in. Yes, there's going to be tech layoffs, but especially if you're, well, I was going to say in a city like Atlanta, like I'm in, but honestly, now since the pandemic where you can work from anywhere, it doesn't really matter where you are because recruiters are looking high and low. So that would be my answer. Breaking into tech, find something entry level. So whether it's cybersecurity or project management, you started as a coordinator and then work your way up, get the certifications. If the company will pay for it, even better. But that would be my advice. Hopefully that helps. All right. Here I come, y'all. We have Top Lobster here. Hello, Top Lobster. Thank you so much for being here. We have Kristen. Good to see you. Kristen says good evening. We have Slim Hendrix. Slim Hendrix, my first time seeing you here. Welcome. Lily says, hi, everyone. Hope all is well. Wishing you safe travels. Yeah, y'all. I fly out tomorrow. Am I ready? Kind of, but not really. It's going to be one of those long nights and I'll sleep on the plane. Okay, Red Bunny says it works. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm glad y'all can hear. We have Lazy Boy. Thank you for the compliment. He says, keep up the good work, Maggie. Alejandra, she says, hola, Maggie. I missed to watch the group yesterday. Oh, yeah. The Wives Club. We did a premiere so you all can see what I posted on the Wives Club relationship. It was a blast from the past. It was an older one. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Lazy Boy. First time seeing you here. All right. So Greg says, well, Greg's says, I like my sister's boyfriend, but should I tell her that he's been talking to me for a month or no? Oh my goodness, is this for real? You can't be serious. I would just say hands off. I mean, if that's your sister's boyfriend, that's just incredibly messy and wrong. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I wouldn't, I wouldn't touch my sister's boyfriend with a 10-foot pole. Um, I probably wouldn't get in the middle of their relationship, but I would absolutely cut things off with him. And it doesn't really matter if he was talking to you first or your sister first. I would say, you can talk to your sister if you want to, but you run the risk whenever you get in the middle of people's relationship that she could turn it on you and blame you and say you're jealous. It could go really, really south. It depends on the relationship that you have with your sister, but I would immediately stop talking to him, block him, whatever you have to do, and allow your sister to see what she needs to see. But I wouldn't get in the middle of that. Luke Hazley says, yeah, that should be off the table. Absolutely. I don't even know if it's a real question, but yeah, OMG, that's horrible. Yeah, no, y'all. And whatever I'm answering, y'all, I'm no expert. I'm just an older woman with experience. So if you feel differently, feel free to chime in the chat or otherwise. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but if you ask me a question, I will answer it. Hopefully that helps. All right. Okay, so 10 plus says struggle streaming already. 10 plus, let me know if it's better. Hopefully it's better. Yeah, I was struggle streaming. Greg says you can't hear. Okay, now you can. Okay, well, you're laughing. I don't think it's funny, but okay. Sheila says, hello, Miss Maggie. Are you enjoying your vacation? I haven't left yet. I fly out tomorrow. I usually stream every day, so I like to give you all content. And since I've gotten rid of all the groceries, I don't really have anything to cook. Plus, I'm fasting, kind of, because I'm going to eat on vacation. So we're just doing an open Q&A. All right. Thank you, Geneva. I appreciate that. Crystal clear. Yeah, I had to put the headset on. One of these days, y'all, I have a proper studio where everything is just set it and forget it. But, right now, we struggle stream. So apologies for that. Okay, thank you. I'm glad y'all can hear. Thank you, Friendsgiving. I love this community. And y'all, please don't ever feel like you got to suffer in silence. I can take the feedback. If something is not working, please tell me. Thank you, Devalian. All right, I'm looking for questions. Here's Lucy with a question. She says, I would love to start my femininity and elegance journey. Oh my goodness. Where would be a good place to start? Well, you all have heard me say that I'm coming out with a course. So, shameless plug, I will have something coming out soon, but I can tell you what I've been doing. Um, for whatever reasons that you have that you want to refine, there are a lot of free resources on YouTube. You can also join my Patreon. There's a $1 level. I wanted to make it free, but that's the lowest price Patreon would let me. And a lot of resources that I have and that I come across, I post onto the Patreon. So it's kind of curated there. I've taken several courses. I don't know if you want to invest in something or if you wanted to do something free. But a lot of what I've done is on the Patreon. I've taken Anna Bay's signature course, Emma DuPont's signature course. I've bought resources from Woman of Elegance. But again, there's so many that are free. One of the things that you all are here, about social media. So the more you look up something, the more it's going to land in your feed. And that goes both ways, good and bad. So when I started searching out, elegance and femininity, when I would open up my social, more things were suggested to me. So whether it's, Winnie School of Elegance, I forgot I bought Jamila Musayeva's course. There's just so many. You could just start doing a search and, watch videos, listen to podcasts. I like the ones that are more hands-on and make it personal for me, but you would have to invest in something like that. But sit tight. I'm working on something that you will hear about very soon. But yes, some things that you can start right away. Self-awareness as far as being mindful, and I'll just give you all some tips. One of the assignments that we had in one of the courses that I've done is to record yourself, and this YouTube channel is actually really good help for me because I do go back and I watch myself. Sometimes I cringe, but it helps me to be mindful of like mannerisms and the way that I speak and any filler words. Also, I've got a coach that's helping me with my walk because, I want to carry myself more elegantly. If you've ever gotten any feedback, I got feedback that I shout when I talk, and I didn't know I wasn't using my inside voice. Um, and then just being very intentional about what you surround yourself with. So doing little things, whether it's having flowers or a fragrance or, soaking in a bath, there's different things that you can do that bring out the lady in you, just like the world brings out the masculine in us. So you're going to have to swim against or upstream, go against the grain. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, you can take a look at my Patreon. Like I said, there's so much stuff there and you can pick and choose what you like. So it's $1 a month. That would be a great start. Hope that helps. All right. What else do you have? Jay says you're north of Atlanta. Yeah, shout out to the South. I'm in Atlanta as well. Devalian says thank you. You are most welcome. Tasha's here. Hello with the beautiful babies. Thank you for the purple hearts. I appreciate you. Hello, everyone coming in. Just another Mark says Greece. Yes, I'm part of a travel group. Some of you all are new, but every year I go to a different location. Last year was Italy. I'll be flying overnight to Greece tomorrow. It's 9 days, so this will be our last stream kind of, Q&A. I will continue to make content for you all. I got something pre-recorded that's supposed to stream tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be going to Athens, I'll be going to Mykonos, and I'll be going to Santorini. So really excited. Next year is Egypt, and then 2025 is China. So whenever I travel, I take you all with me. So if you like my dining documentaries, I give you the what's it called? The travel version of it. And so you all will be able to see I signed up for culinary tours. And my dream, I mean, I still work, but my dream is to be like a travel and food blogger and learn. So shout out to the competition that I'm in. Is it in here? I'm going to be in the favorite chef competition. Voting starts Monday. So I'm asking for you all's vote. It's free. So yes, I will be going to Greece, and I'm excited, but I got so many last minute things to do. There's a part of me that's like, once I get on the plane and they close the door, that's when I'll believe it's actually happening. But yes, stay tuned for that. So streams may be at different times because I'll be in a different time zone, but I will make you guys content every day. What does Lucchese say? She says, yes, for $1, there's so much information on Maggie's Patreon channel, and it's truly worth the money. Yeah, you all, I do have another channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie. I used to keep everything separate. The cooking was a channel, the relationship stuff was a channel, and then the etiquette stuff was another channel. It was just too much to keep it separate, and all of that is who I am. So you'll get a little bit of everything, but if you really want to go deep into the Patreon, like I said, $1 a month, and you can check it out over there. So thank you, Lucy. We love Lucy. I love Lucy. We got Kia G. Oh, we got Mona in the house. Hello, Mona. Thank you so much for being here. Aw. She says, hello, Maggie in class. We have Dope Law saying, you give so much. Thank you. It's a labor of love for me, you all. I mean, look, like I said, I'm a mom, two teenage boys. Just picked up Marcus from the pool. We have the oldest one is a competitive swimmer. And after a week of working his summer job as a landscaper, guess who finally wants to take his lifeguard certification, which is something I recommended, but don't even get me down that train. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. So DJ says, hello, please post your sites here. If you go on Instagram to the profile, there's a link there. I think it's my link tree, but you can find Maggie the Substitute Teacher on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, which is more the etiquette stuff. And who knows, more to come. But yes, I don't know how to post it on Instagram. Mona or anybody who's in here who's a moderator, if you want to go to Instagram, I'll make you a moderator over there so you can post stuff. I try, I do what I can. There she is. I was just about to ask. There you are. Mona's a moderator. So Mona, if you are able to post anything, let me know. I appreciate it. All right, I see a question here. So what does Dope Law say? What types of things do you do to feed yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally? Do you like TD Jakes? Do you like Sharad Azad, Shahrazad Ali? She wrote The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. Lots of questions. Let me do my best. Okay. So what types of things do I do to feed myself mentally? I think naturally my mind is always on. Um, it's just part of my personality. It's very rare, ask Lucy, it's very rare that you'll be like, hey, Maggie, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing at all. Like, I'm the type of woman where you got to come, like, come get my phone, come close the computer and say, this is what we're going to do. So it's a labor of love for me, but it is a labor. So what I try to do is take breaks, and I have to schedule those breaks. So like tomorrow before I leave, I'll tell y'all I'm getting a facial. Mani pedi, I've already got it set up in the front room. Have someone who comes to me. So I pencil in those types of pampering, if you will, or trips or whatever to kind of turn off that brain that's always going so I can kind of recharge. But I really love what I do, so it doesn't seem like work to me. So that's how I feed myself mentally. And I'm muted. Gosh, just talking, muted. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I wonder. DJ says my circle is small. Sometimes I wonder why y'all come back here. I am such a struggle. Lucy says it's true, y'all. Maggie is like the the ever ready bunny. She keeps going and going. The last one that I said was emotionally, I just am very intentional about what I take in. So limiting what I watch, what I listen to, and the people that I allow close to me. I'm very sensitive to, again, not hoo hoo ha ha, but like negative energy. Y'all know when something's just not right, I sense that and I'm like, okay, let's step away. Do I like TD Jakes? Yes. Do you like Sharazad Ali? From what I've heard, yes. And yes, she wrote that guide. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Dope Law. And sorry, y'all, for the struggle stream. It's always something. Marcellus! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Y'all, I used to work with Marcellus years ago. Thank you for joining on Facebook, y'all. I love, 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 love seeing people that have known me from way back when. So good to see you. I thought about you the other day. I see, when you see people come through your Facebook and it's like, oh, I wonder how they're doing. I know you got a little girl. I know she's not little anymore. The boys are teenagers now. Um, but yes, and I am shamelessly going to ask for everybody save the date for Monday and vote for me. It's free. Thank you. Marcella, so good to see you. Thank you for watching on Facebook. All right, y'all, I'm going back down. We got Kia G in the house. She says, good evening, Maggie in class. Hello, sweetheart. Jay says, where's the link for setting up monetization? Okay, so you must be watching on Teachable Moments with Maggie. So I have a couple channels, well, three. Only one of them is monetized. So if you go to maggiethesubstituteteacher.com, then that one is monetized. If I'm understanding your question, and thank you all for the hearts and for the likes. So are you talking about setting up monetization on your channel? or are you asking about my channel? And if you want to support, if I'm understanding you correctly, I'll put the Cash App up here, if that's what you're asking. I don't want to be presumptuous, but thank you. If I misunderstood the question, please re-ask. We have Tarsha Smith. She says, hello, wonderful, beautiful lady. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I try, y'all. Wilbert says, question, do you want to babysit? Yes. Bring me the babies. Bring me the babies. I will take them gladly. Y'all, those days are long gone for me. So yes, bring me a baby that I can snuggle with. The boys are 14 and 15. And that's all I will say. I'm a boy mom. Those days are long gone for me. So yes, Wilbert and his beautiful bride just had a new baby girl, and I love seeing his posts of the baby and big sister. I remember that. The boys are 22 months apart, and it wasn't too long ago I was running behind them, but now they're both in high school and getting ready for what's next. So yes, gladly. I love the babies. All right, everybody's saying hello to each other. Thank you, Mona, for dropping that. Hello, everybody coming in. If you have questions on Instagram, I know Queensborn. I'm sorry, y'all. I clicked mute. Struggle stream. I don't know, y'all. I'm not good at this. I try. Mona says, I'm glad to see you made it safely. Actually, I'm still at home. I fly out tomorrow. So this is home. I just moved some things around. I fly out tomorrow. I probably won't sleep much tonight. Am I still packing? I know. Who do we have here? The Quiet Storm. Thank you. Thank you for sharing my links. All About the Max is here. Hey, Maggie, moderators in class. I'll drop the link again. I did see someone in the back, but you dropped off when I was struggle streaming. So if you want to come back up, you guys can be camera on or camera off. It's totally up to you. All right. Who else do we have here? This is horrible. Horrible. See how far behind I am? Oh my gosh. Unmute yourself. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Y'all, see? Where's my phone? Oh my gosh. Gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. Wilbert says I'm teaching y'all how to read lips. No. Oh, Dope Law, thank you for joining the Patreon. I see you over here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mona, for letting me know. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Y'all, this is so embarrassing. I can answer your questions except for how to live stream. Do I have a course? Yeah. Thank you for the love. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm embarrassed. Bootleg Easy says I suck at reading lips. Y'all don't have to read lips. I don't even know where I was. I know. This is oh my gosh, Wilbert says I'm saying Wilbert is the best supporter. Yeah, I love it. Wilbert, oh my gosh, y'all, this is hilarious. Oh. Yeah, when I realized, yeah, Wilbert, I love how you all, it's like you know my heart, right? I'm struggling over here. I'm doing everything wrong. That you know what it is. I'm sorry. We have a stream sponsor, and her comment is, "You're muted, Maggie." Oh my gosh, I am so embarrassed. Thank you. Thank you, Friendsgiving, y'all. I just, I have nothing to say. This is so embarrassing. Thank you to the stream sponsor. And the stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest cash app, PayPal, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, Twitter tips. to bloom. Oh my gosh. I don't even know, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for being the stream sponsor, and thank you for the comment, and thank you for letting me know. You would think I'd be paying attention. Jeez. Oh my word. Where are we? Let me scroll back up. Mona's laughing. We have Hermes Addict in the house. Hermes, my first time seeing you here. Welcome. Oh, you saw me say I love Wilbert. Yes, I love Wilbert. I love all of y'all. The fact that y'all even stay on here. Jeez. Yes, thank you for the super chat. My goodness. Thank you all for voting for me. Hello, Christina. I know you're cooking up something good. I'm scrolling, y'all. Obviously, I'm behind. Jay says, yes, my own channel for my grandma. I forgot. Oh, you trying to make a channel for your grandma? Okay, Jay, you might, if you want to come up and ask the question, I'm not really following. I think what you're saying is you have a channel for grandma and you want to know how to get monetized. If that's the question, I do have a course, you all, and I think Mona posted it. And I actually made the free preview available on my YouTube. If one of the moderators would find that free preview video and drop it in the chat. But if you want my course, I was monetized in 4 months. Most new channels take about a year, and I put everything that I did into a course. It's $50. You have lifetime access. I've gotten really good feedback that it's excellent for beginners. So you can preview it for free and then decide if it's something that would help you. All right. So if I missed the question, please type the whole question. We have Sierra Brown. Sierra says, hello, Maggie. I am new here. Well, welcome, sweetheart. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining this struggle stream. Christina says, I'm on my couch. My back hurts. I look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a long day. Took Marcus to lifeguard practice, then took mom to her Airbnb, which was in Athens, an hour away. Then came back and picked up the kiddo, got him something to eat, y'all. But thank you. I always like to present myself well and, um, represent myself well and represent you all well. So I appreciate that. I can't be asking you to vote for me and then I look like Who Shot John, right? All right, Brandon, I see you here, but I don't see a comment. Maybe it was unmute yourself. 10 plus says it's all good. Wilbert kept the peace. Hermes says, you're lovable, Maggie. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Even when I struggle stream, y'all. Oh, okay. So I answered your question, Jay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Greece. I'm looking forward to Greece. Christina says, I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm finally at the bottom, y'all. So put a Q in front if you have questions, or you can click the link and be camera on or camera off. Brandon, is that what that is? You sent me 50 Facebook stars. Thank you. And thank you for saying that, y'all. Unfortunately, this software that I'm using, Facebook does not notify me, and Twitter, I don't believe it notifies me. I don't know if I've ever gotten any Twitter tips, but thank you. You know, Brandon is so, so generous and always consistent, watching from the clouds and keeping this a safe space. And I appreciate you so much. And thank you for the 50 Facebook stars. I don't take it for granted. But thank you for letting me know. Yeah, if you all ever send something and I missed it, please tell me. Yeah, I know. We miss Brandon. Something tells me he's always with us. All right, y'all. So what else? We'll go about 20 more minutes. What other questions do you all have? There was someone in the back, but they've dropped down, probably because this is a struggle stream. But yeah, let's see. We'll talk about the trip. So this is 9 days, 3 different cities, so 3 different hotels. I would ask, but I think y'all already want to know everything. So if you're new here, usually I stream every day what I'm cooking for myself or for the family. But when I'm not in the kitchen, I like to take you all with me. Dining documentaries are kind of turning into travel documentaries. So I will see, ancient Greek, what are they called? Monuments. So all of that stuff I will see. plus, some culinary excursions. Um, Also, remember to vote for favorite chef. I'm in a competition. Very excited about that. Hermes Addict says, I got to study abroad in, Thessaloniki. Yes, did I say that right? Isn't that biblical? In the 90s, you love Greece. Enjoy the trip. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't pick the destinations, y'all. It's kind of like a payment plan. And I can tell you the story if you want. I'm speechless. I would mute myself, but then I would unmute myself. I forget to unmute myself. Oh my gosh. Friends, giving, coming in with $50 on this struggle stream. So generous. She writes me the sweetest letters, usually watches and ninja watches in the wee hours of the morning. I want you to know how appreciative I am. I do not take it for granted. Y'all don't even have to be here. You come through and you listen to me and you watch me struggle, and y'all have been supporting me. And that is so generous. $50 is a lot of money. She says, hope you have a great time in Greece, Maggie. Looking forward to your reviews on all of the treats. Hashtag Team Greedy. You know it. You know it. Um, Oh my gosh, yes, Frenzy. Yes, y'all are gonna get to see everything. That's what I wanna do. That's absolutely what I want to do. Oh, let me update her ticker. So $50 plus the $9.99. So Friendsgiving at $59.99. I'm speechless, y'all. I'm so grateful. Stream sponsor. I'm speechless. Thank you. Come in with static and then I mute myself and thank you. Thank you so much. Friendsgiving says, you're great, Maggie. You're so great, Maggie. You love the struggle streams. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. All right. I don't know if anyone wants to come up and ask questions, but I'll tell you all about this. And I am going to make a stream about this. 10 Plus has been telling me to do some just 20-minute videos because everybody doesn't have time for like an hour or two. Oh my gosh, why did my kid just message me? Can I have $50? No, you cannot. And Alex, if you're ninja watching this, anyway, when Marcus was in the third grade, oh my gosh, look at y'all coming through. We have Dope Law. He says, you truly are. Why? Thank you. I appreciate that. That is high praise. One of the things we talk about on my third channel, the Wives Club, I met with the late, great Kevin Samuels when he was with us. And I always used to get convicted when he would say, we're the older women to teach the young. And I said it then, and I'll say it now. I firmly believe whether you are currently married, used to be married, or want to be married, we should carry ourselves like wives because wives move differently. And, I met my ex-husband at 18. He was my college boyfriend and got married right after college and loved being married. But, you know, the modern we are equal mindset, I fell prey to that. And I don't have any problem saying what I've done right and what I've done wrong, but I've really tried to correct a lot of things and, work on being the best version of myself. So, I always remember when Kevin used to have women come up and he would ask them, are you married? And I was like, no, they're not married. That's why they're calling you. And then it clicked. It was like, you got to move like a wife first and then you are found. So thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Um, oh, hold up. We got Bruiser. Is this Bruiser from the mastermind? Bruiser says, hey, Maggie, so glad you are thriving. Wonderful representation of a Black woman in today's society. Thank you. Thank you for the $4.99. Hello, Allison. I appreciate you saying that. It's important to me. Y'all know I'm a boy mom, so I don't have daughters and I don't have sisters, but I really do see a lot of myself in younger women, especially in your 20s when you think you're going to change the world, and then 10 years and two kids later, and you've hit the wall. So I try to be, you know, I think I'm young enough to be relatable, but old enough to have life experience. And so, I'm not saying, be like me, but I do think that older women can be a better example and tell the truth about what's going to happen because we are all going to age. I believe in aging gracefully. And so I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Bruiser. It's so good to see you here. My first time seeing you here, and you come through bearing gifts. So thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't take any of it for granted, y'all. Oh, y'all are so nice. We have time. My first time seeing you, and time is coming through with the hourglass. Is it like the soap opera, Through the Sands of Time, or whatever they call it? But welcome. Thank you for being here. Ah, yes. Thank you for dropping Bruiser's channel. I appreciate that. Y'all check him out. Also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. You all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney. That's where I learned how to struggle stream. I've taken both of his courses and then made my own. His is really advanced. Mine is like beginner. Um, and I'm also part of his mastermind too. So I'm a huge, huge fan and proud student. Lady Autumn Sky says, "Oh, tell me more about this other channel." I think the moderators are dropping my channel. So Maggie, the substitute teacher, started as just my cooking channel because I try, not on vacation. So don't judge me, y'all. When I go to Greece, I'm eating everything. Okay. That's why I'm fasting now. Just drinking my sparkling water. Shout out to the Walmart water. You know who you are. Drinking out of a glass like a lady and not tossing the can back like a dude. Had to learn that. So I usually 90% of the time, excuse me, sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So that means I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. Look, I love to eat, clearly, and I still cook regular for the family. But on my health and wellness journey, I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. And all of that is normal now because I've completely changed mostly what I eat, drink, and snack. So that's why I'm your substitute teacher, because I cook with food substitutes. Okay. So that's Maggie, the substitute teacher. And then the second channel, I'm also streaming on it now. It's Teachable Moments with Maggie, because I was taking these etiquette classes and elegance classes kind of privately for myself. And I would just say in the cooking stream, like, proper way to hold a glass or whatnot. And I would say something like, "Oh, I learned that in etiquette class," and then just go on about the recipe. And then people were like, "Oh, no, tell us about these etiquette classes." I was like, "Y'all care about that stuff?" I didn't think anybody would care, kind of nerdy like that. And so I started a second channel because, I learned from Lead Attorney that you need to, like, everything channels don't work, right? Especially when you're small. So I created a separate channel. We would do like, what was it? Like every other week we would do content. I haven't done one in a while, but we would either review a movie or I would share with you all what I'm learning in the classes that I'm taking. And then the third channel, the Wives Club, I met with the late, great Kevin Samuels in 2021. And so there were four ladies, including myself, and we would meet in the Patreon, which was behind the paywall. Because, y'all, I don't want the smoke. Everything we do here is happy, wholesome, and family friendly. But I do feel very strongly about relationships and traditional gender roles. If that's for you, welcome. If it's not, I understand. You don't have to be like me. Um, but we would have like a little community where we would review Kevin's content and kind of use it like a lesson plan. And we would say, when this person called in, I saw myself in that person. Gosh, do I look like that? Do I sound like that? And so we would kind of use it to make ourselves better. And people started hearing about it. They're like, "Oh, you should make that, public so people can see." We were like, So we kept it in the Patreon for like 2 years. And just now this year, we've brought it outside. So it's called The Wives Club, and we have content there every week. We're really close to getting monetized. So we're dropping some stuff from the archives, and then we'll have our monetization party. So those are my three channels. But honestly, it was really hard to keep everything separate. And all of it is Maggie. Cooking is Maggie. Elegance is Maggie. Relationships is Maggie. So I guess, we're just building the Maggie brand, if you will. Hopefully that helps. Oh, okay, let's see. I'm just scrolling here. If you got a question, put a Q in front of it. We'll go about 10 more minutes. If y'all want to come in the back, I'll drop the link one more time. Again, you don't have to be camera on. You can be camera off and ask your question. All right, let me just see here. Oh, Dope Law says, what mastermind are you referring to? Mona and Quiet Storm, if anybody can find the lead attorney's locals. So if you all don't know lead attorney, please check him out. He's been incredibly gracious as a teacher and supporter of me. He's going to actually post about my chef competition on Monday. He is a YouTuber, and he's actually a retired family law attorney here in the Atlanta area. And he took to YouTube during the pandemic. So his channel's only like 2, 3 years old. And he's seen a lot of things go right and a lot of things go wrong, unfortunately, with divorce. And so he made a channel to help the brothers, kind of know better the system because it's stacked against them and what they can do, to increase their odds of success. And he went from starting with like child support and custody and that kind of topics to then if there was a celebrity divorce, he would give commentary on that. So Dr. Dre, any of these people that are going through divorce, public divorce, he would comment on that. Then he went from commenting on just divorce cases to other legal cases that were in the public. And so that's how I came across him. My guy was actually like, yeah, you might want to listen to this lead attorney guy. And I was like, why? I'm not an attorney. I don't know anything about the law. And but my man said do it. So I did it. And when I started listening to Lead Attorney, he was actually commenting on the Tasha K. Cardi B case. Y'all know I'm lame. I don't know anything about pop culture. I was like, okay. But he was funny. And I went and I was listening to that stream, and he was like, y'all, I'm retired now. He basically is so good at live streaming, he has stopped practicing law. Now he's on YouTube full time. And he has an incredible community. And I heard him say when I started watching him, look, if you're over 35, you've got life experience. You can do this. Start a YouTube channel. And I was like, I'm always cooking. Maybe I'll start this YouTube channel. And the rest is history. Oh, sorry. Did I even answer your question? The mastermind. So for those of us that are content creators, he has a mastermind that we meet twice a week. And we talk about what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, like a think tank, and to help each other's channels grow. That's how I know Bruiser. Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure I'm missing stuff. Do we have any other questions in here? I don't see anything on Instagram. All right, I'm just looking, you guys. Okay, dope law, sorry. Are you aware of any gentlemen's courses for me or etiquette courses for men? If you can't think of anyone, it's okay. You know what? That is a great question. And do I know of any gentleman courses per se? No. However, the courses that I've taken, and this is not what you want, but they will speak to it. Like, for example, Jamila Musayeva, her dining guide, she talks about, what a gentleman should do, entering, exiting the car, at the coat check, all of that. You got me thinking, but I'm not an expert. I can talk to the ladies, but I know here in Atlanta there was a charm school. I don't know if it's still open, but people used to put their, kids in, some type of charm school or etiquette school. I'm gonna have to look into that. If anybody knows, let me know. I think it would be a great thing for men. Yeah, that's definitely an opportunity, but I don't. But what I'll do, oh, dope. I saw you just join the Patreon. I will see what I can find, and I'll inbox you directly on the Patreon and see what I can find for men. I feel like I've seen something, I just can't place it right now. Thank you for the question. I see a question from Geneva. She says, what would you say to the wives out there whose husbands want a traditional wife, but they are not a traditional husband? Uh-oh, I have no idea what to say to the younger women. Yeah, y'all, this is kind of a tough one because I was just listening to a Kevin Samuels episode where he said modern women are really going to struggle with traditional men because, you know, they expect something um, traditional and it's very different from the way we are kind of programmed now. Um, what would you say to the wives out there? So you're already married, or this person's already married, and your husband wants a traditional wife, but he's not a traditional husband. See, here's the deal, y'all, and I've made this mistake too. Sometimes we get into relationships and we just start doing the relationship thing, right? And we haven't really talked about it. That's a mistake that I made because then people have expectations, but if you haven't talked about what kind of marriage do I want? What kind of wife do I want to be? What kind of husband do I want to be? Because people moving around. Um, there are different kinds, and not all of them are, well, clearly, not all of them are traditional. So I think traditional and traditional go together, and modern go together, and neither is better or worse, you know. I've been corporate since college, you know, degrees upon degrees, but my joy comes from taking care of my family and those that I love. You know, all of those accolades are great, but what I know now as an older woman is that's a momentary satisfaction. Um, but I would have a conversation, you know, this is to the wives out there, you know, if it were a couple and we're kinda at this point in our marriage where it's like, "What are we doing?" Um, and maybe this is done through counseling or with a third party or somebody, but you really, you know, if you got married, there's love there, there's a reason why you're together, and people do change, you know? Um, I came out of the gate, you know, working and going for the promotion and all of that, and then, you know, once we had our first son, I naturally wanted to slow down, and then it was like, "Oops, you know, what do I do now? I've put myself in that breadwinner role, it's hard." But I would just say you have to have a conversation, and maybe you go armed with, you know, list out, if you could have it your way, Burger King, what would this marriage look like? And have the other person do the same, and then say, "Okay, what can we compromise on? What are your deal breakers? What are mine?" You know, if you're at an impasse, I understand, but hopefully, that's what relationships are, you know, sacrifice. Don't get too caught up in traditional and modern as far as the labels if you're already in it. But if you're not married yet, I would advise anyone, you know, if you know, like I know I'm a relationship girl. I know I want to be, I would love to remarry. So you say it one time and then, you know, you act accordingly. Hopefully that helps. I hope it helps. Thank you, Geneva. Do we have any other questions, you all? If not, I'll let you have your evening. Um, I feel bad. Somebody popped up and then I was struggle streaming and they went away. But I'll tell you all about this Greece trip and then I'll let you have your evening. But if there's a question, put a Q in front of it. Thank you, Rahim. I appreciate the compliment. So when Marcus, who's now 15, was in third grade, he comes home and he says, "Mommy, I want to join the French club." I'm like, "Marcus, you don't speak French?" He's like, "I know, but they have good snacks, Mommy." I was like, "Oh my gosh, this kid." Yes, they have good snacks. We love French cuisine. So I said, "Okay, you can join the French club." So he joins the French club. And I remember they had like this parent meeting. This travel group was coming to the school called EF Tours. EF is Education First. And they believe, you know, y'all know these new things, right? The world is the classroom. We want to expose the kids and, you know, all of these wonderful things. Aw, thank you, Real Bravado. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. So generous, so consistent. I appreciate you. I don't take it for granted. Thank you. So I go to this meeting and they're talking about taking the kids to Paris, Normandy, and London. and showing them the Louvre and going to all these amazing museums, and it's like all inclusive, and you pay this amount, and it's like 2 years out. So let's say it's like $100 a month, and you just kind of like set it up on this payment plan, and the kids get to go and see the world. And I'm like, this sounds incredible. Can I go? They were like, yes, you can go. They actually charge the adults more because it's for the kids. So for years now, so we went, I set it up, set it and forget it. And then we went to Paris. That was the first one. And I took Marcus, and it was incredible. Ugh, creme brulee changed your life. And just the history and the culture and all of that. And y'all know I'm an immigrant, so I just look at the world a little bit differently anyway. And the way the payment plan works is you're done paying for it 2 months before you travel, so that they can, get the flights and all of that stuff. And, you kind of set it on auto draft and you don't really think about it. But as soon as you make the last payment, they announce, well, if anyone's interested, the next destination is, and it was South Africa. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to South Africa. So you're already paying like once a month and you're not really thinking about it, right? So I'm like, sign me up. And so that's what I've been doing. So I took Marcus to Paris, London, and he's been to France and South Africa. We did safari, life changing. And then, of course, the youngest one is, when can I go? So I took Alex to Costa Rica and Italy, if y'all were with me last year. And I'm done taking the kids. They do have an adult only arm, so all of us that were like chaperoning, now it's like, mm-mm. When I was in Rome with Alex, and he's like, why isn't the internet working? And I was like, you're looking at the Pantheon right now? Mm-mm, no. So I'm very excited to go alone, and now I can make content for y'all because y'all actually want to learn some stuff. Okay. Charlene says, I have a question. Charlene. I know it's Jolene. She says, I'm an ex-alcoholic. Are you ever an ex? And for the past year, I've been doing things the right way no matter what. Okay, I don't know if that's a question. Maybe I missed it. I am not a doctor, but I would just say, addiction is very serious. And, I know I'm always going to have to focus on my fitness. Some people it comes easy. For me, it's a struggle. So I don't know if the question, but I'm proud of you for working on staying healthy. All right, we'll make this one the last one. Sierra says, hello, Maggie. I'm actually very young. I truly want to learn about femininity and how it impacts our lives as women starting at an adolescent age. I want to be a wife and learn presentation. Absolutely. Well, I don't know how old you are, Sierra. That picture looks a little bit older. But yes, you all can book a session with me one-on-one if you want to. But same answer that I gave earlier. Surround yourself with the things that promote femininity. I am coming out with a course, but there's a lot of free resources in the meantime. You can also join my $1 Patreon. But you're going to have to be intentional. This is going to have to be a decision because, like it or not, the world that we live in promotes that masculine competitiveness. And I didn't know that I was, acting that way. So I had to be very intentional about turning it around. But I am proud of you for wanting to learn about it. It is a muscle that you can, practice and flex in a feminine way. And then it just kind of becomes who you are. And it really is our superpower. Okay, Charlene says, I hope that helps. It's been over a year since I started my journey. I have nothing that you want. I thought if you think and work for it, becomes real and manifests. 33, I started my journey at 32. Well, a year in, when can I expect results? I don't know if I can answer that question, sweetheart. As far as, being an alcoholic, I know addiction is real and there are people that are much more qualified because I am not an expert at all and I wouldn't want to steer you wrong. But, I will speak to manifesting, we can think what we want to, but we really have to do the work. And, a year seems like a long time, but you're just beginning. This is something that is going to be life for you, just like fitness is for me. It's a struggle. But yeah, I'll just stay there because I don't want to steer anybody wrong. Temple Sounds, you like my singing? Yeah, I used to sing in the choir, y'all, but thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. Appreciate the question. I love to sing. Y'all hear me making up stuff all the time, but used to sing in the choir. All right, everyone. I think we're good. I think we're good. Thank you all. Whoever popped up and then popped back down, I'm sorry. I was struggle streaming, struggle singing, struggle everything. But so no stream tomorrow, Sunday. I do have something pre-recorded that I hope I set it up right. It's supposed to come on 3 p.m. Eastern. Um, so we'll see. If not, I'll push it out some kind of way. So you'll get a pre-recorded content tomorrow. Wonderful. Okay, good, 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 good. So I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I saw somebody pop up in the back. Okay. All right. So yes, no live stream. Tomorrow is a travel day for me. So I will have an overnight flight to Greece. It's like a 4 p.m. flight. So gonna get a few pampering things done in the morning and then make my way to the airport. So you all will see a little stream. And then I fly overnight. It's a 10-hour flight. So those of y'all that believe in prayer, please pray for, just traveling grace and mercy. I'm not in control, but we will land in Greece and I'll be taking lots of pictures and video. So if you all like that kind of stuff, follow my YouTube community tab. I do post every day. So you all will see what I'm doing. Also, my Instagram, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms, Facebook as well. Yes, hit the like button on your way out. Charlene, thank you for the heart, sweetheart. Yes, and Hannah's heart says safe travels, Maggie. Yeah, I'm excited, y'all. This is going to be a heavy travel summer for me. So pray that I don't eat everything, almost everything, but not everything. But yeah, so no stream Sunday. Monday, I will stream again, probably whatever time I get back to my hotel in the evenings. And I think Greece is like 5 hours ahead. So turn on your notifications and we'll do this together and I'll take you all and we'll see the world together. All right. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. I wanted to give you all a little bit of something. I'm going to go pack and I will see you all back in a couple of days. Um, I miss you already, but I'll talk to you soon from another location. All right. So let me go ahead and dismiss over here on TikTok. Oh, the commercial. We talked about the course, cookbook. Y'all already know. Patreon, if you're interested in the etiquette, there's a $1 level and a $5 level. Thank you to my supporters, my YouTube members, my Instagram subscribers, my Patreon. At the $5 level, you get the course and the cookbook for free. Voting opens Monday. I know it's going to open Monday while I'm en route, but please, 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 excuse me, I'm in a competition. It's a popularity contest, but I'm in a favorite chef competition that starts on Monday. And you all, the link is in the description. I'm asking for your vote and please share. I would love to win, but I'm just excited to be a part of it. And I'm going to make content of the whole process. Template Sounds told me to do that. So yeah, if you want to book a one-on-one with me, link is in the description. You can do a Maggie meeting. Did we talk about everything? I think that's it. Charlene says, I love how you sing that song to my name. When I was younger, my father used to have Jolene loud in the car. Ah, yes, yes, yes. That's right. I could win 25,000, be in a magazine, but just all of it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Okay. All right. So let's dismiss on Instagram. Thank you all so much for being here. Sorry that I was muted. Sorry I unplugged the camera. All of that, y'all. We're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. All right. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Class is dismissed. I'll see you all in a couple of days. All right. Bye for now.